What's up, y'all? So today I'm gonna just be talking about young niggas. It's gonna be this cool little video. I'm not trying to judge nobody or anything like that. I just wanna give perspective to people who don't know what it is, or I guess who like try to make it something it's not. Right? So a young nigga is somebody who is just a young black male who just be outside doing dumb shit. I'm also gonna talk about young hoes too, but young niggas than young hoes. A young nigga goes out and does stupid shit. I mean, he probably steals, he probably fights, he probably sold dope every now and again. He not good with women in terms of just healthy relationships. He's very toxic. He's capable of being toxic. May or may not have been in and out of the the institution system that we have here in America. He is very aggressive, upfront, and is spontaneous. Not all of them are like that, but a lot of them are like that. A lot of young niggas are like that. And I can speak on it because I have a lot of brothers and little cousins who are coming up, and I see the young nigginess in them. I see the young niggas in them. And one thing I know they have in common is aggression. And I think people take that the wrong way. And one thing you have to keep in mind is that a young nigga isn't somebody who just up and right, oh, I want to be a fuck nigga today and just go fuck with shit. Nah, like he got friends. He has also the influence of social media and the influence of the environment in which he comes up in. There are just young niggas across the world, and it's not, when we say young niggas, it's just a form of speech in my opinion. But a young nigga can to me, yes, to define them, is a young black man that is out and wild. But you can also just dial it back and just think about it as young men. And at the end of the day, black men, white men, Spanish man, a young male just coming up in this world, a lot of them are gonna make dumb decisions. And based on your environment is what you're gonna do. Young black males are influenced by the urban. When I say urban, it's just a pretty word for the city, for the hood, for the slums, for the trenches. It's just a sweet word. It's just a nice word to put in front of it to make it sound good. But urban is what a lot of young black men are influenced by. The hardest niggas in their city is who people are going to implement. The most egregious, the most stylish, the most, young niggas look up to the 25, the 21, the 25-year-olds. He got nice clothes. Like, he gotta look good. He gotta get the bitches. He gotta get money. And he gotta, be a little aggressive. When I say aggressive, it's more like he gotta know how to stand up for himself and to stand on his authority. And that's what a lot of young niggas look up to. So if you look at the role models for these young niggas, you gotta think, oh, these are the people they had looked up to become this. And if you look at those niggas in that generation and then who look at them, it's just a pattern and it comes down and on itself. And people kind of mix it up and they try to put a stereotype on these young niggas. And that's what I wanted to address. Because, like, yeah, these young niggas out here doing dumb stuff, but what do you expect a person to be when they're a product of their environment? When I'm coming up and I have a lot of people around me that are doing shit that into the masses is not considered, healthy, or it's not considered how do I say, like, it's not considered respectable or, honorable to you. To them, that's what it's like. And if you have that mentality coming up, if you're a go-getter, Doesn't matter where you're at, what you're doing. If you a hustler, you're gonna make something out of nothing everywhere you go. If you live in the city, the suburbs, or the country, you're gonna find a way to be that nigga. And that's what all these young niggas is chasing. They're not hard niggas. They're not bad niggas. They're not bad kids. They're not bad. They're not just trying to be out here fucking with people. They just want to have fun. And their idea of fun is going out and fucking with people and getting away with it. If I can go into your store, run through your store, take whatever I want, get out and run away and laugh about that shit, I will. And it gets, but the thing about it is, it gets dark for some of these young niggas because sometimes it comes, a lot of this young niggas that take that shit and it's like, oh, I just want to have fun. There's other young niggas that's doing this shit because they have to. So always keep that in mind. Like, don't judge a book by its cover. Like, some of these young niggas really is going through shit. Some of them aren't, but a lot of them, some young niggas just want to live the lifestyle, be outside, get the hoes, and then they clock in the next morning. Some young niggas, they just do what they gotta do, and they got all straight A's. But they fucking around, they out there in the streets, but they got straight A's. You never know who these niggas are and what they doing and why they doing what they doing. And then the same for the young hoes. Like, these young hoes are not just sluts running around. First of all, emphasis on young hoes. I'm very particular about that. Women are very like particular creatures. They don't just do shit for no reason. I guarantee you, you ask a pimp about a hoe, he's gonna tell you the hoe is smart as shit. If you watch a video about a pimp, he's not gonna say, oh yeah, my woman is smarter than me, because that's the male ego. But the pimp relies on the hoe as much as the hoe relies on the pimp. And that's just how it works. So don't think these young women out here are stupid. A young hoe and a young nigga they vary between the ages of 16 to 21. By the time you're 21, you kind of getting out of that young hoe stage. You're still a young hoe, but you stepping in to a different level of young hoe. Instead of like young hoe, you stepping into maybe young bitch, or bad bitch, or it's different tiers. It's different levels to the shit. And these young ladies, they be having a lot of shit going on sometimes. Like, a lot of girls have a lot of shit going on, and a lot of girls go through a lot of shit. You hear about a woman getting kicked out her house more than you have a male getting kicked out his house. And that's just me, though. I hear a lot more women. I've been around a lot more women who get kicked out or have to find it out, figure it out on their own. Hell yeah, when shorty get a chance to go outside and party, she's gonna go and do dumb shit. She's gonna do what she wanna do. They say, crack is hell of a coke is hell of a drug, but bruh, sex is hell of a drug. You ever had sex? You ever tried sex? Like, that shit is gonna drive you crazy. Like, you would want that shit anytime you put a lick of substance in your body. So it's like, these young niggas and these young hoes are influenced by a lot of what they see on media. I mean, we don't see that young women go to jail and, deal with that felony shit as in their journey coming up. That's usually like a male thing. Like, men, as they come up, a lot of young black men will go through and stumble and hit that, go to jail, learn something, come back a different person. Or a lot of them will, never go to jail but get caught up with the law. Like, just something bullshit. Women really don't do that. They probably get caught up with sex. Like, coming up, like, a lot of women got caught up with, like, getting pregnant, dealing with the scare of getting pregnant, not wanting to catch so many bodies. They don't want to catch nothing like herpes or no type of STD. Like, that was, to me, what I thought, like, my young hoe experience was. Like, just not wanting to get caught up with that type of shit. I like girls, so it was kind of different for me. I never really got involved too much in all that. But a young hoe outside in the street is very scary. Because a lot of women sometimes turn to that life of sex work. Like, just the same way a nigga will turn to a life of drugs, where he's not at that point, he put life on the line. A young woman will put her life on the line, kind of, to either be a stripper, go outside her body, if she have to do what she have to do. Or just simply just sacrificing herself just to sustain a lifestyle that she want to live, whether she's working her ass off, looking for somebody to fill that gap, Women do a lot of different shit just to be happy. Men do a lot of shit just to be happy. People do a lot of shit just to be happy. And I feel like we all just gotta give these young niggas and these young hoes some grace. Let them be young hoes and young niggas. Let them do their shit. Unless it's jail or it's ultimate death, like spring break in Houston. That shit supposed to happen. Now you older niggas, like the levels are 16 to 21 is young hoe. 21 to 25, that's like, I don't even know, like that's like young bitch, like bad bitch. You supposed to be stepping into like your bad bitch, or you know, your real nigga era. Like you go from young nigga to real nigga, like, you know, like from G to OG to triple OG, like there's tiers. And then when you go from 25 to 30, like you're like a mom or some shit like that. Like you're not supposed to be even dealing with that lower tier. Like you're supposed to be up there. Same with the niggas. Y'all don't get a pass. Niggas don't get a pass, man. You supposed to be a representation for this young nigga. You out in clubs fucking with young hoes, like they don't even understand you. But that's a different topic for a different day, because your age is not defines you. Your maturity level is. But yeah, like these young niggas, they gonna do what they want to do. That's one thing about it. They don't give a fuck about nobody's opinion. And these young hoes gonna do what they want to do, and they don't give a fuck about nobody's opinion. So just all you can do is probably just be there for them and just advise them and tell them, hey, like, chill. I'm 21, so I done hopped out my young hoe area. Like, I'm stepping into that, you know, I'm in my real, real hoe, like real, you know what I mean? I'm in that era where I can do what the fuck I want to do, you know? And same thing for young niggas, like y'all coming up, you see there's a lot of young niggas on this app who are willing to give you advice and talk to you and tell you about yourself and tell you, hey, like, go about like this. Stop talking to that girl. Leave her alone. Go ghost for a couple of months. Like, that type of shit is like important to young niggas and young hoes. Like, money, if you can flash money in their face, they'll love you. Flash, because they don't know nothing about it yet.